with a simple way of life consisting of a basic sufficient economy handed down from generation to generation, and a peaceful way of life full of natural resources. Abundant in the wilderness and rivers which the local people farm and protect with a feeling of love for the local community. The arts and solace of Dharma are close to the people of Sakon Nakhon, people for generations, in a combination that creates a good nature of mind and is the source that holds Sakon Nakhon citizens' minds in harmony. When considering carefully, in depth, Sakon Nakhon is one of the northeastern provinces with many attractive tourist sites in terms of nature, way of lives, cultures, tradition and temples. Nong Han, the famous and large freshwater lake of Thailand, with an area of about 123 square kilometers, facilitates fisheries, farming and the feeding of animals on community ground. Around Nong Han there are more than 20 islands, and in the evening Nong Han is considered the place to be in beautiful Thailand to witness amazing sunsets. Sakon Nakhon is well known for 4 aspects, including nature, Dharma, civilization and culture. Nature, the great phan, the origin of things that are natural, that are worth studying, nature, the wilderness, rivers, and the political history. Dharma, land of the Buddhist saint of the Vipassana line, Wat Pa Temple. Sakon Nakhon is the place for Dharma. It is one of the most important Buddhist sites in all of Thailand. It also has many famous teachers who are well known by people all over the country. Sakon Nakhon is the workplace of His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen. Civilization. Here the history is long as from the prehistoric era. A dinosaur fossil was found close to Bhutan mountain range. Prehistoric paintings, ancient communities in the area of Sakon Nakhon. According to a survey of ancient communities of Sakon Nakhon, it dated at about 600 years before the Buddhist era until the 8th BE. According to the evidence found here, it was found that ancient communities in Sakon Nakhon lowlands have gathered and formed larger societies, which may develop subsequently into an urban society. Culture. As it is a desirable place to live, the people are made up of many races and has become the important culture unique to Thai Isaan or Thai Lao. Pride in the settlement. It is undeniable that this community existed as from prehistoric era until the primary era of Ratanakosin era. With an abundance of natural resources and fertile land, especially the key water source of Nong Han and its large wilderness, Bhutan mountain range then leads to a peaceful settlement and the exchanging of knowledge and learning culture and intellect for a very long time. Zone 1. This zone displays Bhutan Museum. It opens the story by a collection of stories told as legends of the city of 4 aspects and the origin of this interesting city, tourist sites and study sites, and a short story of the other zones. Zone 2, Miraculous Bhutan, the legend from many hundreds and thousands of years ago, dinosaur fossils, stories and traces of cave art and a rock cliff and Khmer temple in Phan mountain range. Everybody can feel the Siri Thai movement in Sakon Nakhon, which is called Phan, the home of the warrior, including key figures during World War II and the preservation of independence of Thailand. Until now, Peng is known for the University of Life, Community Enterprise, and Phan Network. Zone 3, Pabun Patan Forest, Papru Isaan, and the varieties of lives in Pabun Patan. Feeling varieties of flowers that are hard to find, and shrimps, crab, fishes, insects, and a whole range of vegetables that feed humans and animals. It can be said that here is a supermarket of the community. Zone 4, Nong Han and the settlement of Sakon Nakhon City, the large river of Sakon Nakhon, depressed ground, has legends and stories through time. The birth of a community and its history for a very long time that has been influenced by Indian and Chinese civilizations, and stories that explain the origins of fertility of Nong Han. Zone 5. Sakon Nakhon citizens show various varieties of people with varieties of races. There are many cultures too, including handicraft work, weaving, dancing, ancient boxing. Zone 6. Our Siriwat, under His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen, who are kind to Sakon Nakhon citizens. The King and the Queen visits their citizens, although in such areas called Huai Huad of Sakon Nakhon is dried area, until the King graciously allowed the construction of Phan Rajanilwe as the King's workplace when the King visits citizens in rural areas. Zone 7. Exhibition to honour His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen, who kindly provide a way of life called sufficiency economy for balance in the face of economic crisis, as well as the guideline for new theory in various processes by easy, gradual methods. Zone 8. The land of Dharma that has existed for a very long time, from the time when Khmer expanded its power to this area, which declined at the end of the 19th century, and the strict practice of Buddhism of Vipassana Tura. Zone 9. Sculpture at the outdoor field is the story of Sakon Nakhon province, based upon 4 Dharma and cultural stories, and tourist sites in Sihanouk provinces. This zone displays Phan Museum in each part. It integrates and fills understanding and knowledge fully. This is a consistent with the motto, Pra that Chuang Chung stays with the city. The Phu Palace of the city is well known for its beauty of Nong Han, with spectacular Prasad Huan, very beautiful Phu Thai girls, the place which is strict at Buddhism's Dharma. Phan Museum is the centre of this attractive city, full of lovely people, the land of Dharma. You can feel this now.